can't wait to see the reflection in the dam.
The winner will pocket $10,000 and the sculpture, along with future winners, will decorate the countryside from Seaham to Gresford.
We're just hoping that we will grow an artistic sense of style in the Dungog Shire where people will want to come because we've got interesting works.
Dungog will come alive from tomorrow with street parades, dinners, music and plenty of art. Georgia Ma, NBN News.
It looks like something from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and tastes even stranger. Hunter Valley Chocolate Company is among the first in Australia now offering an adventurous alternative to traditional chocolate.
It's chocolate, but not as you know it. Ruby chocolate, a new colour and taste in the world of sweets.
It has a sour taste with some tones of berry. But what people need to understand is it doesn't taste like chocolate because it's a new type of chocolate.
Made using a new type of cocoa bean scientists have been developing for the last decade. It's now available from Hunter Valley Chocolate Company's Colburn store.
From one cocoa bean you will get milk chocolate, dark chocolate and white chocolate. They all come from the same cocoa bean. Ruby chocolate is a different cocoa bean.
Ruby is the first flavour of chocolate to be introduced since Nestle debuted white chocolate more than 80 years ago. The taste guaranteed to leave chocoholics divided.
But it'll probably appeal to people that, maybe don't like chocolate now, but, the discerning palate, it'll have its day in the sun, then, people will find that they either don't like it or it's something new and they do like it.
Experts even think it may change the minds of chocolate haters. Sam Burberry, NBN News.
I think we need to try some, Tash.
Most definitely.
Later in the bulletin, we take a look back at our surf life-saving history as Hunter patrols mark a century of keeping the public safe.
And after the break, a misjudged landing leaves passengers stranded.
Friday Night Lights. Get paid out as a winner if your horse runs first or second in the Moya Stakes at the Valley. Ladbrokes, back yourself.
At Terry White Chemmart, great deals are alive and well. S26 Alula Gold Toddler or Junior, 900 grams for $15.99 each. And Living Healthy Vitamin D 1000 IU, 250 caps, just $9.95. Hurry, sailing soon.
Rugged, reliable, and now in run-out. The Mitsubishi Triton range is better value than ever. With Ripper deals plus $2,000 fuel cards. But hurry, the Triton run-out won't last long.
Harvey Norman, big games, big deals with a big 60 months interest-free. Toshiba 55-inch UHD Android TV, $996. And a soundbar for big sound. Massport Weekend Barbecue, $299. Westinghouse 460-litre fridge, only $795. Up to 20% off computers, including Surface Pro, laptop and book. Bigger the size, bigger the deal. Up to 50% off big brand mattresses. Up to 25% off bathroom and kitchen tapware. Plus $99 entire home carpet installation. Harvey Norman, big deals, and Tuesday.
Go!
A White Lady prepaid funeral means everything is organised and paid ahead of time. And because it's White Lady Funerals, I know everything will be planned to perfection. whiteladyfunerals.com.au.
At the Burton Family Toyota, you'll always feel welcome. You can relax with a dealership team that understands your needs.
Our priority is to offer better service and better value with no pressure.
The Burton Family, Maitland and Paul Stevens Toyota.
It doesn't get any bigger than the business end of the footy season, and BetEasy is your home for the NRL finals, with great promotions on all the big games and even better odds. So, for a bigger, better finals experience, it has to be BetEasy.
Visit Hunter Valley Gardens this spring and be immersed in the bouquet of our floral events. Spend time amongst the blooms this spring at Hunter Valley Gardens. Visit hvg.com.au.
The 100% leather Sonia was $29.90, now $17.90. 100% leather, 2 electric recliners. The Nick Scarley Lounge Sale. On now.
Wake up to sleep at the 40 Wings clearance sale, where you can get up to 60% off selected floor stock store-wide. But hurry, the 40 Wings up to 60% off clearance sale is only on for a limited time. 40 Wings, serious about sleep.
At Lexhibition, you'll find a 1% interest rate and a 1.99% comparison rate offer on selected Lexus vehicles that anticipate your needs. Welcome to Lexhibition. On now.
Been an incredible escape for passengers on a plane in Micronesia after the aircraft sped off a runway, plunging into a lagoon. At least 2 Australians were rescued from the sinking jet, while all 47 on board survived.
A wet landing after overshooting the runway, and locals in boats are the first responders.
See?
The Air New Guinea 737 was left floundering in a lagoon at Bueno Airport in Micronesia. Incredibly, everyone on board, including at least 2 Australians, scrambled out alive.
I thought we landed hard until I looked over and saw a hole in the side of the plane. The water was coming in. And I thought, well, this is not like the way it's supposed to happen.
That meant time was everything. The plane was sinking, and the 47 passengers and crew had to get out.
The water was only up to about here on me, inside the plane.
There were casualties from the crash, passengers with broken bones and head injuries, and a flight crew with its reputation badly damaged.
We came in low. We came in very low. And unfortunately, the flight attendants panicked and started yelling.
Air New Guinea began flights between Port Moresby and Micronesia in December 2016. This video shows there's little room for error when landing on the Western Pacific Island. Salvage teams are now planning to recover the aircraft, which now sits on the bottom of the lagoon. Damien Ryan, NBN News.
It's he said, she said at the highest level, with claims Donald Trump's Supreme Court nominee, Judge Brett Kavanaugh, sexually assaulted a university professor when they were teenagers. Today, the judge and his accuser faced an emotional public interrogation, the case dividing America in this Me Too era.
The so-called job interview to get onto America's Supreme Court is always a brutal testing and very public affair. But today's appearance of the nominee, Judge Brett Kavanaugh, took it to a whole new level. Accused at the 11th hour of sexual assault back when he was 17, he fought back, outraged and emotional.
My family and my name have been totally and permanently destroyed by vicious and false additional accusations.
His accuser, Professor Christine Blasey Ford, says she was 15 when Kavanaugh and a friend dragged her into a room at a party.
I was pushed onto the bed, and Brett got on top of me. I believed he was going to rape me. I tried to yell for help. When I did, Brett put his hand over my mouth to stop me from yelling.
She said she escaped because they were very drunk and got out of the house. The Republicans presented a letter signed by 65 women who said the judge had always been a good person. Professor Blasey Ford also had her character witnesses, and it's now the classic he said, she said.
Brett's assault on me drastically altered my life.
And more tears as he spoke of his wife who sat there behind him today and their daughter.
The other night, Ashley and my daughter Liza said their prayers, and little Liza, all 10 years old, said to Ashley, we should pray for the woman.
With the possibility of him not getting enough votes, anger from his supporters.
This is the most unethical sham since I've been in politics.
But to the end, Professor Blasey Ford remained firm.
With what degree of certainty do you believe Brett Kavanaugh assaulted you?
100%.
President Trump tweeted that the judge's testimony was powerful, honest and riveting. And Democrats' search and destroy strategy is disgraceful. It's now up to the senators to vote yes or no. In the United States, Robert Penfold, NBN News.
He's Australia's most wanted terrorist, but Neil Prakash has claimed in court he was pressured into acting in recruitment videos for Islamic State. The Melbourne-born alleged jihadi is facing 15 years in a Turkish jail after he was refused bail.
From terrorist to prisoner, Neil Prakash on a Turkish court TV screen, appearing by video link from jail.
Start attacking before they attack you.
His now short hair and prison clothes looked markedly different from his appearances in Islamic State propaganda videos.
Now is the time to rise. Now is the time to wake up.
When both Australian and Turkish authorities say he was a high-level recruiter, responsible for inspiring terror around the world. Today, now facing Turkish terror charges, he claimed, "I was a member, but a very regretful member, who only joined IS because other Australians in the terror group came and told me that we speak the same language," and claiming he'd been used for publicity. "They forced me to make it. They forced me to tell people to come." He admits the crime, says his Turkish lawyer. Prakash today detailed his journey into terror, telling how he arrived in Istanbul in October 2013. Then, after trips by bus and taxi, crossed the border into Syria from Reyhanli. He says he spent time in the then Islamic State strongholds of Idlib and Raqqa before moving to Mosul in Iraq, and finally being caught trying to sneak across the border from Syria in October 2016. "I wanted to escape from ISIS because they wanted to kill me. They found out I didn't want to be a member anymore," said Prakash. The court has previously rejected an extradition bid by Australia, but the Turkish charges could see him jailed for 15 years. If he really gives serious information about the organisation, says his lawyer, his penalty might be reduced. The latest legal wrangle over a man, authorities say, who lived by a code of terror. Michael Best, NBN News.